Hi, guys.
What's going on?
We got someone here.
Oh my God.
Hi, friends.
Oh.
Hi, friends.
My second favorite Taylor is what I tell her. So excited.
Who
Long
is it,
time
Jessica?
coming.
Who is it, Jessica?
No pun intended.
I know you did.
Pun
Pun intended. Ladies and gentlemen, Christina Shaw.
Hi, friends.
Oh my goodness. So I've been kind of watching the videos at home. I'm not a huge Swiftie. I'm kind of like a Swiftie.
Third party Swiftie.
There you go.
Yeah.
I forgot what my title was, but I gotta say, you nail it every time. I'm like, you get. What was I doing earlier?
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah. So I was really excited for you to come. So I'm excited to meet you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes.
So now you're not just Taylor Swift. You do a lot of people because I was looking at your YouTube. So we got Taylor Swift, we got Elsa, we got Lady Gaga, Christina Aguilera, Faith
Britney.
Hill, Britney, and I saw one Shakira.
I did do Shakira for a little bit. I've done. They're like my main ones. I mean, I don't really do Shakira so much, honestly. If somebody asks me to do it, I'll do it. If somebody really asks me to do anything, I'll pretty much do it. I'm like, you gonna pay me? Okay, yep, I'll do that. I'll do that. But yeah, I do a lot of different characters and change my voice and sing and mimic them, and it's fun. I love my job.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's great.
It was so funny because, like, remember when they had We Freed Britney night at Monday's Dark?
Yes.
Okay, so I hadn't met Christina yet. So the entire time I was like, oh my God.
Stop.
And then, like, no, I'm not kidding. There was like two people that I only cared about seeing, and it was like you and Katie. and then after you were done, I don't know if you saw me in the audience, but I was just like rocking out because she did drive me crazy, and I was just like, I was at a Britney concert.
Oh, that was so fun. I did all that. Yeah, and the dancers too. I did the whole chair dance.
The whole thing.
That was one of like the biggest shows. I feel like everyone came prepared and ready. Like even the audience was like, I'm here.
Everyone understood the
ready.
assignment.
Oh yes, yeah. They were dressed. People were dressed up as her, and yeah, that was such a fun night, man.
Well,
Yeah.
like, I think it's funny, too, because you have, like, all these people that love Britney Spears, and when the audience is so energetic like that, of course you're going to feed off of it, so it's going to be always elevated higher and higher, and I don't know, it looked like a great Britney night. I think I just gave birth or something crazy like that.
You just did.
Yeah.
That
You
sounds
just
about right,
did.
because I was probably
6
a year.
months, or a year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was a time. But
But, yeah, so how did you get started in Vegas?
So a show called Legends in Concert, which is one of the big impersonator shows out here, called me, and I was trying to get in with Legends in Concert for years. And back in 2010, they finally were like, "Okay, we're ready for your act." I used to do Jessica Simpson,
Stop it!
and they had.
did you sound better than her?
Probably.
Oh, she's a really good singer. You don't think
She did. Well, okay,
She has. Yes.
she's a screamer, and also I've noticed she learned her notes wrong in some areas, and she can't get them out of her head.
This is true. Yes, she's just kind of stuck in her lane.
Yeah.
But she shouldn't sing anymore, so that's fine. But anyway, so when Jessica Simpson was at her peak, Legends wanted me to do Jessica Simpson in the show, which was very weird. But I was like, okay, fine. And then they never ended up putting me in the show as Jessica. But then they were like, okay, we want to put you in as Christina Aguilera. Yeah. So they shipped me out to Vegas here from Philly. I'm born and raised in Philly. So they brought me out here to Vegas. I did the show here at Harrah's. This is when Legends in Concert was at Harrah's. So I did the show there for about 3 months. And then I went to Foxwoods, Connecticut, and did the show there for about 6 weeks.
Wow.
And then I went home and I was like,
What do we do now?
what am I doing? Like, I'm working at a car dealership. I'm not doing anything. I was like, my mom's like, why don't you move to Vegas? And she was like, and I think I was like 27 at the time. And she's like, listen, if it doesn't work, come home.
We love supportive
Oh my
parents.
gosh.
Yeah.
It was the best. Like, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about
Yeah,
it.
no, I mean,
And
honestly.
I was like, all right. I literally packed 2 bags, shipped my car out here. I had a few friends because I was in Legends, so that was nice. I had some friends. I packed my bags, and it was the best decision I ever made. I never went back.
Yeah.
And I
That's
didn't
awesome.
realize how many avenues of entertainment there were here.
Oh yeah, you could do anything.
Right.
You could do anything. You could be anything you
Exactly.
want. Like
Yeah.
Vegas just lets you do whatever.
Exactly. And that's what I love so much about Vegas.
Well, I think it gives you a really good opportunity to try all the characters you want to try. It gives you an awesome opportunity to be like, hey, we need a Britney fill-in. Fuck, I'll try it. You know?
How do
And
you
then
prepare
find it.
for those?
Well, I mean, I've been doing Britney since the year, let's say, 2000.
Okay.
So I've been
Wow.
doing Britney for a very long time.
I feel like we've all been doing Britney since we were 5.
It's true.
All of us,
Well,
Halsey included.
Yes. So, well, on a professional level, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, not so much. Just me in my bedroom.
I mean, listen, Jessica knows all the dance She performs at Gillies. Stop, I've been there.
I've seen the choreo.
Yeah.
It works every time.
So what was my point?
Oh, that Vegas lets you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did I
Preparing for
How
it.
do I prepare?
Yeah.
So some of characters are a lot easier. Like Britney, I know where to go every time.
Yeah.
Some characters I like to actually watch their live stuff right before I go on.
Oh,
So that's a nice I have to remember. Taylor does this and this
Yeah.
and
she's very graceful.
but
Yeah.
awkward.
But
Yes.
yes,
But
Yes.
awkward.
Yes.
that's because she is awkward.
Yes. And then, the Lady Gaga does the pointing and the and the, and then the Britney is, the dragging of the feet and the, the heads and the cha and so each little artist has their very specific niches. So watching live performances is my favorite thing. So if I'm like, what do they do again? I just watch a quick live performance, I'm like, I'm in the mood, I'm ready to go. And they just, like you had said once before, they just take over my body.
Yeah. They just do. Yeah, I did tell you that.
Yes.
It just takes over.
Is it like?
Because I feel like no, I feel like I was watching you do the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, and do you just think once the crowd gets so into it, because I know that if I were there I would have just been going hard. When the crowd gets to be that way, do you just go, I'm Taylor?
It's crazy.
I'm Taylor. I think I'm Taylor. Because I would do that.
Well, honestly, I've never had fandom like this before.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Because with Gaga, there's Gaga fans, but they're not like Taylor Swift fans.
No.
There's Britney fans. They are not. I've never.
If
had
anything,
people press up against the stage like that.
well, and also I feel like, if anything, the Britney and a Gaga, all those fans are that's an impersonator. That's not my Gaga. Where Taylor's we just love Taylor so much, we don't even care.
Yeah.
And
We have the Eras tour at home is the common
And they enjoy it.
comment on all the impersonator videos and stuff, and it's oh, well, we couldn't afford Eras tour tickets, or we couldn't get Eras tour tickets, and you're just that's fine, I'm here for you.
Yes, I literally had a mother at this past gig I did beginning of June, and we were Instagramming back and forth because she took a lot of footage, and I was like, hey, can you send these to me, because I'd love to use them and post them. And she was like, yeah. She was like, honestly, she said the most amazing thing to me. She said exactly what you said. She said, we saw the Taylor show in the theaters, and she said it made me really sad that we didn't get to go to the concert, and now that I saw you, she's like, I feel that void has been
Filled. Yeah.
so I was like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
God, I did my job.
Yeah.
That is all I want. I want people to say you sound so much like her. And not even, I mean, the look is one thing, but the sounding, I pride myself in changing my voice to sound like her. And I know a lot of impersonators that go up there and sing like themselves, and that's fine. But
it doesn't hit it.
No.
that is I'm a singer first, and I want to change my voice to manipulate it, to make it seem like you can close your eyes and be like, oh my gosh, that's Taylor.
Yeah.
That is my goal.
It's such a the Eras tour, I feel is such a huge historic tour, and
Oh yeah.
I mean, so I'm going next month, and then we're trying to get October tickets for New Orleans because
Oh my
we're
gosh.
stupid.
I could not imagine.
We're stupid. Me and my friend Crystal, just the two of us, nobody else.
It got a little messy.
But I feel yes. But the point is, it's at the end of the day, if I can't get those tickets, Brandon and I are still going to go see you in Long Beach in January.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
I'll be so excited.
So we're going to make a whole weekend out of it and make a thing.
I'm going to be nervous AF.
So it'll
You're
just
out
be
there. I'm just
Here's
kidding.
the choreo.
oh my God, the choreo.
Perfect. It's got to be perfect for you.
No, it was so cool because, so then one night, I guess they had impersonator night at Tuscany. And since I'm not taking days off right before I leave, I couldn't go until later. And I'm like, Brandon, tell Christina to wait. Tell her to wait for, just save one for me. Do something. Save one for me. I was panicking. And I get there and she does, look what you made me do. And I was like, thank God.
Yes, I was like, I will wait. Of course I will wait.
so funny.
I mean, it's got to be like fun too, because it's like you have a super fan like Jessica, and I know like not everyone's a super fan, so it's like of course you got to wait. Like of course you want to have fun with like the audience, and especially as a good closer.
Yes. And the people who appreciate it.
Yes.
Like I do this and I do corporate events, and obviously that's where the money is. But it's one thing when you do a corporate event and you have all these like, middle-aged white men, and I'm just like, these people don't give, like they're
looking at your
enjoying
butt.
I'm just
it.
here to get paid. That's fine.
Like, they're enjoying it, and that's one thing. But like, they don't know the moves, they don't know the costumes, they don't know and it's like I do this for people like you, and it fills my soul when people like you, super fans, say, "Oh my gosh, you nailed that choreo," or "That choreo I know," or "That sounded just," and I'm just like, yes, like it's all my hard work pays off when I do it for things like
when you're taken into a role like that, and then like people go and you almost like forget that you're at the Aero store, but you're not at the Aero store, like and
well, you're just having fun, and I think that's the biggest part of Taylor. She just wants you to have fun, like fuck all the body norms, fuck whatever. Let's go on stage, let's sing our songity song, let's do our dancity dance for 3 hours, let's do it.
crazy. She does have
her
3
show's
hours.
She does 90 minutes,
and I'm like,
yeah, I don't.
I feel all special because Christina texts me and she's like, "What songs do you think I should do?"
Yeah,
and I'm like,
listen,
I don't know. I'm really hoping that at some point, like, "But Daddy, I Love Him" ends up in your set list.
maybe, but she just.
I have one.
I can do it with a broken heart.
What about?
Yes.
This one's meaningfully for Jessica. What about Fortnite?
Track one. Hope you're watching.
Hi, Brandon.
He watches all of these. Actually, it's really funny. I was like, "Hey, babe, we have Christina Shaw tomorrow," and he goes, "Oh, tell her I said Fortnite." It's like,
that's funny.
And then it's really funny. The other day, Sunday, I was at work, or Saturday night, I was at work, and one of my cooks came up to me at Vic's, and he's like, "Let me tell you, I finally listened to," because his girlfriend's a huge Swiftie, right?
Okay.
So he's like, "I finally listened to the whole Tortured Poets album." I go, "Yeah?" He goes, "What's your favorite song?" I go, "What's your favorite song?" He goes, "Fortnite." I was like, "Shut the no!"
I think
all 31 songs. You listen to Who's Afraid of Little Old Me?
I gotta say, as a non-Swiftie, Fortnite is stuck in my head all the time. But that's because I'm not I haven't listened to the whole album. I haven't even finished the album. So I listened to the main tracks, and then I was like, Taylor, this is a lot of music in one day.
Girl, I did the same thing.
It's a lot to take in.
I probably haven't listened to all of it yet.
It's just a lot. No. So I do have a funny question, because anytime Vegas Baby sees our YouTube channel or whatever, he goes, "Mom," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." Now, do your children see Taylor Swift and go, "Mom"?
Yes. Or when I come down the stairs, like with the wig and the costume, I go, "Who is Mommy dressed as?" He go, "Taylor Swift," because he can't really say his S's. Very good, Taylor Swift.
So cute.
So he knows.
No, I was thinking that because Vegas Baby gets so excited. He's like, "Oh, mom," when it posts, and I was like, I cannot imagine just in the grocery store seeing Taylor Swift on Time magazine, and he's like, "Mom."
I'm like, sure. Yeah.
Now, also, I saw that your husband had to dress up as Travis Kelce, and so now is he dragged in on it too?
No, he never. That was not my husband.
Oh, my bad. Oops.
That's okay.
Rewind.
That was a look-alike. But my husband looks nothing like Travis Kelce. He's short. He's I
finally met him.
He's my height. My height does not have a goatee. But my husband is a circ artist at Cobb.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, he's an actor.
I love that show.
Yeah,
that's a good one. I've seen it so many times. I've seen it 3-4 times. I don't even know how, but I did. I've seen it 3-4 times, which is odd.
I still haven't seen it.
It's okay. Circ shows are one of those weird breeds.
Next time he has comps.
Sweet. Awesome.
Well, that's funny because I was going to make a joke about he cannot drop the baby.
Yeah,
he can't drop the baby.
Yeah. Does he drop the baby? That was going to be the joke. But, but so also you're in Zombie Burlesque.
Yep. Wednesdays and Fridays.
I was randomly in last night too, but yeah, I'm normally in on Wednesdays and Fridays.
And how did you get involved with that?
I auditioned and got it, and then I got pregnant, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm not doing this pregnant. Although the last girl who I replaced did it until she was 9 months pregnant.
Stop.
Yes. And they were like, you can still do the show. And I was like, I'm good.
We love a supporting audience. I
remember when
I
remember when Callie was pregnant with Vegas Baby, and There's no way.
I couldn't.
There's no way.
I couldn't walk.
Right. I was so nauseous every single day. I was like, I'm not going to be like sexy singing. Like,
And you feel like your whole vagina's falling out, so you're like about to like wobble the baby out.
Exactly. And hey, more props to
I know, honestly,
the swing.
That's incredible.
Lexa, love you, Lexa, and she nailed it until 9 months. I'm also like 10 years older than her, so I can't do that. But I took a little hiatus, and then I was like, hey, I'm ready to. Well, I said to her, I'm ready to come back, and I was probably like 3 or 4 weeks postpartum, and I said, yeah, I'm ready to come back, thinking it was going to take like a couple months or weeks until somebody needed me.
See you Sunday.
They were like, yeah, we're going to need you, and I was like, strap up the corset, I'm going in.
Oh my god, when you went back,
Yes.
when you went back to work,
I don't know,
like
Milk leaking out of the.
Yeah,
No.
I was like, I don't know if I could do this. I was like, I don't, and I did it, and I was like,
I can't. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe you did.
I know. That's why I'm like,
you were like, I'm alright. I'm back in zombie, and I'm like, didn't you have a baby yesterday? Like,
no, I took 4 weeks off of our podcast, and I was like, that wasn't enough.
oh yeah, no, we did. We had a whole conversation about you going back to work after you had your baby on our podcast. Swear to God,
wild.
Swear to God, it was a whole topic of conversation one night on our show.
Insanity. Yeah, no, I'm a workaholic. I like to work, and it's a nice escape, as you know.
Yeah, no, and honestly, it's so much fun when you have fun work and like you get to go out and do things. Of course, it's a good time. But so the zombie burlesque, I cannot wait to see it. I'm gonna see it soon. I haven't seen it yet. So
I went and saw it, and they put me in like the third row, dead center.
Well, see, I was supposed to see it with Jessica, but then I had some family stuff happen, so I was like, I'm out of town.
Yeah, so I called Melba because she's good for shit like that. So
when you and your husband want to date night, Wednesdays and Thursdays
and Fridays.
I'll comp you.
Wednesday, the babysitter's off too.
Yeah. So
I'll be ready for you to be in those seats.
Oh my God, I'll be.
It was so funny because as soon as Christina came out, I threw up the heart hands.
Same.
I was like,
that's your assignment.
Who is that fucking loud person in the room? It's me.
Yep.
Intoxicated, but it's me.
That's your assignment.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
Scream.
We love zombie. I love zombie roast. It was a great show.
I've been following it for a really long time. I've never had the opportunity, and I feel like now I have. This sounds weird, but like now I have like legit the friend group that's like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, yes, I got opportunities now, so I'm excited. Also, you had a podcast there for a while, your fantasy football podcast with Kenny.
Forgot about that. I knew you did.
And it is coming back.
It is okay. That was my next question because
coming back.
Sweet.
I don't know how I'm going to do it because I have 2 young children, but it's called Our Vegas Fantasy, and it revolves around fantasy football.
Yeah. I was so shocked to see it. I was like, looked through. I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. And then he even made a jingle for the beginning. I was like, that must be nice.
we not only do we have jingles,
Kenny,
jingle, Kenny. Not only do we have jingles at the beginning, but we have jingles for each segment that we do. So we have like a draft 'em or pass 'em, which if you know anything about fantasy football, you understand this. But so we have a draft 'em or pass 'em song. We have a waiver wire song. We have just all the songs for different segments of our show. Yeah. So and we record it once a week. We're gonna start up, I think, in the next 2 weeks. So
2 weeks. Wow.
Football season's coming.
Yeah, football season is coming.
Because I've always wanted to do a fantasy league, but I have no idea what I'm talking
It's
about.
like our podcast and everything. It's super fun, and we do it every week. So we'll start back off. But the reason why I haven't done it, I didn't do it in 2021 and I didn't do it in 2023 was because I had both of my babies in August.
Oh, that's like my nightmare. Having both babies around the same time. It's like, oh, I got pregnant this time last time.
That's a very Britney thing to do, Christina.
It is 1 year apart. Well, no, yours are a few years.
No, mine are exactly almost to the day 2 years apart.
That's wild. That's a good age though. That's okay.
Both times I was like, Kenny, I hate to break it to you, but we're not going to do the podcast again because I'm pregnant and I'm having the baby again in August. And he was like, all right, fine. But we're back. We're going to be back at it. Our Vegas Fantasy. It's going to start in a few weeks. So yeah.
That's awesome. No, I thought I was kind of like I said, I was listening to the beginning jingle and I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun. Also, I got to get my game going. Like, I'm a piano player. I should make my own jingle.
She is.
Like, come on. I'm just not good with that. I'm good with music in my face. I'm not good with the make it up in your head.
The lyrics.
Not the lyrics.
No,
just,
she's
like,
good at making shit up on the spot.
Well, I'm good with like melodies and stuff. It's the actually like putting it to the piano because I can sing a dumb tune, but I mean,
You should do it.
I don't know. We'll see. Let's
Find things that rhyme with check.
Beck.
Oh.
Beck.
We'll figure it out.
Fact check. Okay. All right. We're slowly but surely we're getting there together. That's so funny. But so what shows do you have coming up?
So this weekend, I am leaving for Branson, Missouri.
Ooh.
I feel like that's where all like the big legends, like tribute shows are.
It's a whole. It's in the Legends Theater. I have 4 backup dancers, 2 backup singers, full band.
Oh man, her setup's legit.
Well, this is for Legends, so I want to get singers and dancers for my show, but I'm just not there yet. Right now, for just my show, I have a 4-piece band.
Mm-hmm.
So that's this weekend. I'll actually be gone for a while because we have like all these rehearsals and stuff. When I'm doing it with my band, we're like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
So we just get in the venue, do a sound check, and we're good.
Yeah.
But I have one in Denver on September 14th. I have the one January 25th in Palm Desert.
I thought it was Long Beach.
Sure. Yes.
You told me Long Beach.
Long Beach. It's Long Beach. I already did the one in Palm Desert. Sorry. Yeah. And
Yeah, no, because we've already like that's a thing.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
been-
I freaking
no.
love it. You're the
Well,
best.
but we made a rule. Like Brad and I were both like, okay, the next time she's got like a show like Utah, California, Arizona, like we're there.
Aw.
So
It's gonna make me so very happy. Thank
yeah,
you.
no, I really wanted to go to the one in Palm. It actually killed me that we weren't there, but I was like, I really can't right now. Like, oh god, I have this trip coming up, but like, but now I'm like, oh, so the trip's over. That's cool. Like,
Let's do it.
let's go.
Yay!
So-
I'll be so happy to see you in the audience. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna be nervous as AF. I'm like, oh my god,
I'm gonna dress up,
Super fan in the audience. I gotta be perfect.
I want to dress up.
Good. What are you gonna wear?
But honestly, Jessica's
Probably my
gonna hype
Tortured
you up.
Poets outfit.
What are you made?
Will I have the jacket? Oh, that jacket I get on Thursday. Probably wear the jacket. Oh yeah, and then I'll probably wear the dress.
Because you're gonna need a jacket. It's gonna be January.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably wear the dress. Oh my gosh, the Tortured Poets dress. Since you have
just-
3 of them now, I
Jessica,
figured I'd match.
Jessica made her own jacket too, and it looks so good. I was like, oh my god, that's so
I know.
awesome. I couldn't do any of that.
She was sending me updates.
Yes,
The whole
but I
time.
was
What do you
like,
think about it? Like now this, now
Oh,
here's the update.
so-
this studying is very hard.
I know. So it is, right?
It is,
so funny
yeah.
story. I gave it to Joy for her mom to sew the fringe on, and then Joy texts me. She goes, Jessica,
can I fix this?
I need to fix this. And so she like took the rhinestones off where it says I can do it with a broken heart, and she just redid them.
Oh, that's nice.
So all your
She's-
hard work.
Yeah,
It's hard.
it's fine. Well,
Fine, everything's
it looks
fine,
hers
everything's
looks
fine.
better than mine. She's OCD. It's fine.
It's
It's fine.
Great. Thanks for.
I was really happy about it because I put the rhinestones too close to each other,
It's rhinestoning is
Yeah.
hard.
and so they kept scraping and falling
It's
off.
hard.
So she just put glue, she glued the rhinestones on and then glued around the rhinestones to keep the just made sure that they were fused in there.
Oh yeah, you have to. Put
They just made
extra
sure.
glue.
The only
Time
time
consuming.
I've dealt with rhinestones has been when my friend's mom decided to have a flip-flop business, and she would just buy flip-flops and bejewel them. But yeah, that shit's hard because the designs that you have to do, and then the beads, they're not the same size. They say they're the same size. They're not the same size.
No.
At all. And so the spacing gets all off, and you're like, but I need one extra. But if there's one extra on there, it's gonna look bad.
And then it
it's-
drops, and
Yeah.
then it's on the floor, and then you got to pick it up.
And then your cat's playing.
Cat or kid eats it,
Eats it.
it's in their poop,
And then yeah.
it's a whole nother.
It's just gone. It's a whole. It's a doctor visit. No, I don't think so. It's a sparkly poop. But
Yeah, that jacket was a pain in the ass.
But it'll be so worth it when you get there and you're like, it's cold here because it's 70 degrees
Yeah.
during a heat wave, and
It's gonna be January. You're gonna need it.
Yeah,
it'll be good.
yeah. It's gonna be 70 in London, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna definitely wear
What a nice spring.
my
You need
Torture
a parka.
Poets
You're gonna need a
jacket.
parka.
Oh yeah,
You'd be so
We're
cold.
Vegas
I
babies.
know it was so cold.
We're Vegas, not babies. We're Vegas girls.
yeah.
It's 70 or below. I am like, it's so freaking cold. I
Yeah.
hate the cold.
Well, and you've been doing Taylor way before even Eras Tour or anything. I think I saw one video that was 7+ years old of you doing Taylor Swift on So I was like, oh, this must be an amazing opportunity for you, who's already got all of it. So, okay, how much of a pain in the butt was it to get costumes?
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good question. It was a slow process. Some things I got off.
I'm thinking about the willow dress.
Yeah, I just got that, and it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And I just get the costume, and then she takes the costume out of the show.
I was just about to say, what was it, like Jessica? Jessica one time.
I don't care. It's iconic.
It's a great dress. It's
a
great.
great dress. It's beautiful.
It's like everyone's going to be wearing them at the Eras Tour anyway. Like, it's fine.
My girl did an amazing job on it. It's very heavy. That's the only thing that kind of sucks, because like when I have to pack it, I'm packing. I have 10 costumes in the show.
Wow.
In a 90-minute show, I do 10 costumes. It's madness. So
do you do costume changes on stage?
The only one I do is from the T-shirt, the Taylor Swift the
22 one.
Yeah, the 22 T-shirt. Normally, I kind of like go off the wing, take it off real quick. But this show in Branson, I'm actually gonna have the dancers around me do a blackout, take it off quick, and then into the. I don't have a one piece, red to black one piece, but it's red to black. Rhinestone outfit. So that one's not exact.
Are you gonna do
some are close enough.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart costume change?
Yes. So I just no. Well, okay. So here's the thing. I'm gonna go from 22. So from I Knew You Were Trouble. So the red.
Yeah.
With the black, I'm gonna underdress a black bra underneath of it.
Right.
Black sparkly bra.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take off the red top, have the black bra and the black shorts that I've already had on from 22.
Yeah.
And then put the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart jacket on. Because last show I did, I put the jacket over the Shake It Off outfit, which was fine. But I thought about this and I was like, I already have the black shorts on. How can I get a black bra?
Yeah.
It's
I was just about to ask, like, you watched the Eras Tour, and you're not going like, oh, I enjoy the song. You're going, okay, so she did that. Okay, how did she do that costume change? And how quick did she do the costume change? And then what did she do right after? Like, I imagine it's like taking notes. It's studying a craft beyond crafting.
Well, here's the thing. She has a 3-hour tour. She also has people and
dancers
and to help her. Yeah. So I need to make it so it fits for my show. So I don't do the exact, now I do the eras. So I do the Lover era, and I do the Speak Now era, and I do this era and that era, and but I have to do it in a different order that will make sense for the costume changes. So like I said, in the last show, and it's an evolving show. So the last show that I did, I did Fortnite and I Can Do It With a Broken Heart right before I did Shake It Off.
Okay.
Or right before I did 1989 album, which is the Fringe.
She does it anyway.
The Silver Fringe.
Because 1989 is after Torture Poets. Because then she does the surprise songs, and then she does Midnights, and then the show's over.
So so I do Shake It Off Laugh because Shake It Off, and everybody loves it.
Skip song.
Yes, but in this show,
I have to be in the mood for it.
That's what I have to do.
Oh no, I say skip song, but I see you performing it, and I'm like I'm telling you, I'm all of a sudden Travis Kelce, like shake it off.
Right.
I feel like also you have to sometimes put some of your favorites aside to do the crowd favorites, because you're dealing with the white men. And
Fortnite.
White men.
Listen, I like Fortnite. I don't love Fortnite. Because the manuscript, the manuscript, and so high school, and the alchemy, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, like all those songs, and I'm like, so Fortnite, I don't have a single skip song on that album, because if you skip a song, it ruins the story, because from 1 to 31, it is a full-blown storytelling album.
Yeah. Well, that's what, listen, I'm a concept album girly. Like, all my favorite artists, they're always a concept album. So it's like, I get it. It's like, God damn it. You can't skip around. Or when you listen to a song, you're like, here's what's coming up next. I'm ready for it. And then it doesn't happen. You're like, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. No. Brandon puts that shit on shuffle when I'm in the car with him.
And I'm having a panic attack.
I love that he does that. Like, he puts, the Torture Poets on, and I'm, rocking out to it. But then, I'm waiting for the next song, knowing what song comes next, and it's not the right song, and I'm like,
right.
Listen, also,
This
I'm
doesn't
very,
make sense to the story.
like, also, like, very performative. Like, sir, I'm doing a full concert in my car. Like, you need to keep on track with the fucking set list.
I do the choreorography in my car
Like,
all the time.
I mean, no.
I literally do the high school choreography. I practice that because I want her and I to do it in a TikTok.
I should probably learn it then.
It's even better. It's funny. No, it's good. Oh, socials. Share all the socials where people can find you, all that fun stuff.
So my number one is Instagram, Vegas Christina, and that's with a Christina. And Facebook is Christina Shaw, SHAW. And I don't really do much TikTok or anything like that.
You need to start.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, I have a TikTok. I'm just.
You do. She does. But you got.
I know. Girl,
you gotta.
So much I want to do. But you know,
Yeah.
we got 2 kids under 3.
I know.
It's friggin' girl. It's hard to survive. I'm trying to survive out there.
They're fucking looking at you like,
No, because I'm watching all the other like Taylor impersonators, and I'm like, Christina Shaw is
do you
so
know how
much
many times she sent me something and I was like, oh, Christina's way better than that.
all the time, all the
I was
time.
like, stop it, put that away.
But I'm
Other
like,
girls.
there's
I'm not from Vegas. I can tell you
there's
that.
there's a girl in Canopy Lake in Houston. She's really she's pretty damn close too.
The
like
lover girl.
yeah. Well, she did like her costumes and like her entrance and her like just everything and the way that her hair like frizzes in like the
Yeah, no, really. She gets her hair frizzy
You know
and
what I'm talking
everything.
about? She's June. Yes, she's good. She is good, but her
get the
her shit's going
frizziness
viral
even?
right now, and so people are like, "Well, I can't go to the air store, so I'm gonna go here." And I'm like, "People need to go see Christina." So I'm like, Christina needs to like. I'm just like, I'm like, I get like anxious. Like Christina needs to get her shit on TikTok. Like,
Well,
like
you can run my TikTok. How about that?
sounds great.
Damn.
I'll just send me your videos and I'll just post them on
Oh my
TikTok
gosh,
for you.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Done.
I'll just do that.
Now, do you have any shows outside of Taylor that's just like, do you have any pop-up shows or anything? Like just
Right
Monday's
now,
Dark
just
or-
zombie burlesque. I do Monday's Dark here and there. Nothing in the books right now for Monday's
Tuscany
Dark.
sometimes.
Yeah, Tuscany here and there when they have guest singers and stuff. But yeah, just zombie. Right now, I'm so focused on the Taylor show.
Yeah.
I literally, if I'm not spending waking moments with my 2 children, it is perfecting this show. So it's a lot about that right now. And agents are calling me, and you know, the Swiftie movement.
We're in demand.
Insane.
We
literally before I walked in the
No,
door, I was like,
because-
I need to answer this agent back, and
No.
I'll be right back.
So it's actually a real thing lately, like that. Okay, this tour is actually ending in December,
Oh, it's so sad.
and we're all like, so
now
now what?
Now
Yes,
what?
like it's actually like for the rest of us who have been like watching the live streams and catching the highlights and the secret songs and the Easter eggs, like everything that's like the Era Store started one way, and then it just grew and it took on a whole like mind of its own, and it just grew, and so now we're like, what
Now
now?
what?
Yeah.
Now you come see.
And so
Christina
now
Shaw.
it's like,
Mother needs a break, ladies. My
I know.
goodness.
I know, but that's why we're like, okay, well, now I can still go, and
I can try something. No, I can discover something else now. Weird. What is happening? No, I do that
I
all
can
the
actually
time.
go back to living my life before I got tickets to the Era Store and it became my entire personality.
Well, I feel like Jessica's gonna go to London and be like, okay, what do I save my money up for now?
When do you go?
We leave for London. We're flying out of Cleveland August 12th. We get in August 13th, and the show's the 16th. So we're night 2.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So you have some London time.
Oh, every day is we have tours booked
fun.
every day.
You can't go without it.
I'm gonna be tired.
Good.
Very tired.
It's all right.
We're gonna go to the Black Dog. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the Black Dog the day we get there. Just and then hit the merch booth the
I
next
like
day.
that song. I was like, ooh, Taylor.
Oh yeah.
It's like, ooh, that's a spicy song.
So-
She's mad.
So Callie and I were wondering, because you have to you're spending all this time getting ready for this weekend and just your Taylor shows in general, because like we were talking about this earlier. So, and Brandon was telling me about this. Every time like John DiDomenico shows up at any like Monday's Dark or any event, like when you're talking to him, he's like a normal person, but sometimes he slips back into Trump.
Yes,
Do you do that?
I do not.
I was going to say, do you tell the kids, like, pick up the toys?
Over there.
Over there. No, you have to. Oh, they got it.
I don't personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you get into any of your characters? Like, is there something that Faith like? Because my problem would be, I'd become a character and I would hear something that people say, like mirror in Skeleton Key is they pronounced it mirror, and that's all I can say now. Like, it consumes my whole life.
That's hilarious.
So I'm like, is there any mannerism that you're like, this is the best mannerism? It makes me feel happy. I have to
Listen
do
here,
it.
Calethea.
I know she's got a whole personality. It's rough.
I don't think so. No, I mean, when I'm not Taylor or Brittany or Gaga, I'm myself. Like,
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
See, Callie's like really good at this stuff too because she's like multiple personality person.
I do.
She has like multiple voices in her head, and that's how Calethea was born. At the
Even when I met Brandon, there was this Bentley SUV, and I was like, "Oh my god, Jessica, I'm so embarrassed. I didn't mean to do this in front of your boyfriend the first time I met him. They left my car out here.
Like,
Dumb shit like
was
that.
Like,
and I'm like,
so sorry. Like, and
oh
you're
my
like,
god,
Calethea,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Calethea
Well,
came
and
out
it's
for a
like
little
a
bit.
lot of random, and like I'll become this old lady, and I'm like, oh, I am the wealthiest person on earth, and I will convince you I am. And like, I feel it in my soul.
Well, see,
But she
But
comes
then-
out a
but
lot
then-
too, though.
But she does that. But then she'll turn around and be
Oh, Jim Bob.
Jim Bob.
Yeah, it's my hillbilly. He's got a gator. It's a lot. He had a dog, and then he got attacked by the gator. So then he only had 3 legs. But then I was like, Rocco, get out of the swamp.
See, you know that.
Yes, maybe I could be Jessica Simpson too. She's got this slang.
Yeah.
See, but then you just slip right back into mom.
Yeah.
That's.
I mean, sometimes Vegas Baby gets Jim Bob. He actually gets it more than he probably should. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
This has been an absolute pleasure. I cannot wait to see Zombie Burlesque. I'm going to go maybe do a Taylor thing too with Jessica. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you.
And thank you for this delicious cocktail. Hey guys, go see her at Vic's. I was like, I want a cocktail. And she literally pulled out everything in the refrigerator that I would like. Like, I didn't even tell her, like, this is what I want. She literally was just like, bam, bam, bam. I was like, you know me. You know me. And she made me the most delicious. I'm a little drunk. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, you made me the most amazing cocktail. And I love you. And thank you for having me on the show.
Of course, thank you.
I wore the shirt. Especially
She showed up. She rolled up in this Britney shirt, and I was like, "Stop it!" Maybe I should have worn
all my Britney shirts out, and I was like, "Which one should I wear?" And I figured I'd do a little. Oops, I did it again. For you.
Listen.
Yes.
That's all we needed.
Needed
That's
that.
actually going to be the clip. Just wait. That's going to be
Swear to
our
God, it's gonna be our preview. That's it. There it is.
clip.
There it is.
Gold!
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you for coming.
And thank you for watching. And we will see you on the strip.
Bye.